Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here on the hill and coming off a great start, Carlos Rodon. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Here's Nico Horner. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running. Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground to first, Goldie. He steps on the bag, one up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Dansby Swanson.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Dansby Swanson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to short, Volpe whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Two outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Chisholm, the throw to first, and Tucker is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in New York, and on the mound in this one, Matthew Boyd. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And that drops in for a strike. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jason Dominguez.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Aaron Judge stands in now and watches strike one. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. Judge out on the play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 down, bases empty. Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger with a couple of homers in his last game. 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. On the ground to first, and Bellinger is out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Yanks held in check. We played an inning, no score. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Stays alive. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ian Happ up to hit. Inside. And that is ball 1. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1 on to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And he takes a strike. Second inning here, no score. Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. Rice went deep in his most recent game. Boyd back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
High fly ball out to left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Swanson makes the call and the grab. 2 away
Batting
now.
sixth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And here it comes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Right through there for a strike. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Top of the third, no score. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there, and the count 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side in the third. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. J.C. Estrada. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That's in there.
1-1.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. To the right side, Horner, leadoff hitter, gone in the third.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Tucker pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Oswald Peraza at the plate and takes high there.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right side, Horner. And the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Still no score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Man at second. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, you know, that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Happ stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Good eye right there. Michael Busch waiting to hit for the Cubs. Tucker on at second with 2 down. Lined into right. Dives and makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Jason Dominguez.
And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Oh, 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that just misses. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The Judge takes a strike. One out, bases empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
One down, bases empty. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Ground ball, left side. Toss to Turner. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Cubs 1 and the Yankees nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Michael Bush.
Rodon back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike. Bush goes 6'1", 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Now it's Justin Turner. Struck out looking his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field, Dominguez. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kelly in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Ben Wright.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if . he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Yankees hitless so far in the game. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Now batting.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 so far.
Goldschmidt.
Time called now. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And there's a ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
1 out. Runner at second. Estrada will hit next. Grounded out his first time. In there at the knees. 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Miller getting loose as well. Next pitch is outside. Loop behind second, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Horner makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Crow Armstrong.
That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Horner.
So the lineup flips over. So here's Horner now. Step off, throw to first. Crow Armstrong dives back in safely. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Rodon sets and deals. Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. In there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a strike. And that one clips the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Got him! And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Rodon fires. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. To the right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. So they strand a pair. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyson Miller.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Miller.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Sliced hard but foul. Chop back up the middle. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now Ben Rice. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Runner edges away at second. And that's fouled off. So now 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And a quick out, number 1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dominguez makes the play, and that'll do it.
Pitching for
We're back
Chicago.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 43.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Off the plate inside, and it's 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him looking. Now one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Paul Goldschmidt down.
Goldschmidt.
Toss to Turner, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, J.C. Estrada.
And next for New York, J.C. Estrada. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather also throwing. Next pitch misses way outside. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luke Weaver.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's the catcher to hit, Carson Kelly, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that's down and away. Swung on, belted. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
At the plate, Nico Horner. A little bit low. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. And that drops in for a strike. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Julian Merriweather. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Julian
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Leading off.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Caleb Thielbar preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a ground ball. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3. And that one finds its way through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Line drive, base hit. Dominguez headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here comes Bellinger. Known for his late inning heroics. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. And Bellinger is out. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started, and here comes Dansby Swanson. Devin Williams on to try and close it out.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
High fly ball out towards left field. Into the corner, but foul. In the air, right field. Judge should have this one. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Tucker up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Two gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside at 1-1. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
The Cubs down to their final strike, and that's downstairs and outside. Next offering upstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
With this win, this team ties the 1916 New York Giants 26 wins in a row. It's just hard to fathom, if you go back to win number 1, to think that 25 games later, they would still be in the winning column. Just an incredible job. This is amazing to watch right now.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.